Hello, my friends, and welcome to the Magic Kingdom, specifically the Haunted Mansion here. I basically landed and came straight here, and now we got our time here on the Haunted Mansion. One of my favorite rides here. You know, I'm a sucker for these Disney dark rides. So I invite you to come along. Let's do some of my favorite things here at the Magic Kingdom. So I realized at the beginning, I forgot to introduce Kim, who is with me. You guys know her as Soaring Over the Magic on YouTube. She's been putting out some really fun, like, vintage stuff, and she's hanging out with me tonight. And yeah, one thing I wanted to point out, this new camera that I got, the Sony A7iv, doing amazing in the low light, even though it's only an f2.8. But one thing that I realized when I was zooming in on Leota in the seance room is that I was moving around a lot more. It didn't feel like the track was as smooth as I'm used to. Did you notice anything like that?
Just a little bit. I haven't been on it in a while though, so I can't really attest to it, but...
No, there was something, also in the graveyard scene, it felt like, even though I know sometimes you're supposed to like wiggle back and forth and like like right at the end where you make the turn where you're coming up to the Hitchhiking Ghost, it feels like it overdid it or something. The track just does not feel as smooth as it used to be. I don't know if I'm crazy or if I'm just, you know, haven't been here in a while.
Maybe a little both?
Just took a minute to stop here, admire Liberty Bell, and in the background there, I love this little bit of water here, and just looking at Splash Mountain, which is under its like regular refurbishment, not, you know, for the Princess and the Frog overlay just yet. But I think we're gonna keep heading through Frontierland and maybe to Adventureland. So am I going crazy here, or was the Frontierland Shootin' Arcade supposed to close at some point? I thought that's what I heard, but clearly it isn't. I hear lots of shooting. Also, I always wish that they opened something like this, but in Galaxy's Edge. That would be a lot of fun. All right, my friends, we have arrived at our next destination here. Pirates of the Caribbean, one of my other favorites. But I think Mansion might be my most favorite. So Kim,
Yeah.
why do we like these Disney dark rides so much?
That's a very good question. I think it's just, they're classics.
They're classics. So
Yes.
what were they when they first came out then?
Classics.
They're just instant classics, apparently.
Yep.
I mean, I like them for the scenery and obviously the animatronics. They're very immersive. You feel like you're in an immersive world, and I've always heard somebody say, I think it was Walt, who said, like, it feels like you're at a cocktail party and you can pick out certain things, and there's always details to pick out, and that's what leads to its longevity. And my interest in it is just like you feel like you're somewhere else, especially with pirates, especially with that smell. I don't know if you guys noticed. I love pirates, but in that room with Barbossa, with the big ship and the battle going on, I don't know if you guys noticed how much fog was in that room, but it was an insane amount of fog. And also, I was hoping to do more than just attractions because, you know, just to mix things up, and Enchantment, of course. But unfortunately, things close so early here that have like the specialty snacks and stuff. I would have really loved like the Snow White cone, or I don't know, the Donald Duck Dome cake that's over at Gaston's or something. Would have loved to try that on the camera, included in the vlog. But here we go, my first time back on the People Mover since, gosh, I don't know when. It's been a while. I don't remember when it reopened, but I haven't been on it since then. And it was down for quite some time, if I remember. And I don't know if we ever found out why it took quite so long for it to reopen. Maybe they were waiting for parts and it was tough to get them. However, I'm super excited to be getting back on this. Huh. Looks like we stopped and the lights turned on. What'd you do, Kim?
I didn't do anything.
Uh-huh. So that was pretty odd about the lights turning on. That's a new experience for me. So I took a selfie just because you know, you must document everything, right? Right? Document everything. Anyway, so I think we're gonna head to Sleepy Hollow. Sleepy Hollow. They might actually have something that is like for the 50th or newish or new to me, maybe new to you. So here's what we want to pick up. It's called the Doomberry Blackberry Ginger Beer with iridescent sugar, served with a Haunted Mansion themed straw. All right, let me have it. So here it is, the Doomberry, and it's the straw is basically just the what's it called, the wallpaper there. Then that's basically it. It's nothing too crazy. I'm sure in the daytime it's a fun blue, but yeah, not quite what I was anticipating, but let's see how it tastes. All right, I found some terrible lighting here, and we're gonna try the Doomberry. So yes, there's ginger beer in there. Woo. But it tastes like there's like syrup and additional other sugars involved there. Whew. If I thought I was gonna have trouble hanging out tonight to take photos, that's no longer a worry. All right, the Doomberry. Cheers. And now it's time to wait for my very first time watching Disney Enchantment. You've seen this one before, haven't you? Okay, how many times have you seen it? Couple? Just twice. Just twice. That's surprising, but I know that you haven't been here too often because it's been crazy, especially the crowds and the COVID. But right behind me is the castle. I don't know what to expect. I've only seen the live stream, and I know a lot of people said don't judge it based on that, so I'm here to find out for myself. All right, so it's calmed down now. As you probably saw, there was a lot of people there. But my initial impressions is I was confused that there were a lot of instrumental sections in the show. That kind of threw me off guard because I don't feel like that many people resonate with instrumental parts.
No.
That probably bothered you a little bit.
A little.
Yeah. Well, maybe not you as much because I know you're into like Broadway and stuff, and so like you can probably appreciate or connect with music, but the words, I think, like when Into the Unknown came on in the Frozen section, that was probably my favorite part, the strongest part of the entire show. Like there was some actual sentiment that came from that, even though it was like that weird cover version.
Yeah.
Yeah. But either way, because of the wind, there was no Tinkerbell, but I did notice, and I remember this from watching the live stream, there was like no crescendo or build up or anything like that. It just sort of happens. I noticed like a rainbow on the, what's it called? The projections on the castle, and it goes up to the top. Presumably that's when Tink appears, but not tonight, unfortunately. And the finale, or the grand finale, was that muted at all, or is that how it's actually supposed to be? Because it felt like there wasn't as much pyro as I anticipated.
I don't remember exactly because it's been a while since I've seen it, but I do remember it being a little lackluster, so
yeah, I'm really thinking that whole section with Frozen might have been the best part. And also, there was a ton of people just walking around not watching the fireworks, which really confused me. I didn't know what to make of that because they were running into the shots that I had. So that was a bummer to see. But anyway, that's something for you guys to know about, just like quick feelings on Enchantment. But I think we're pretty much close to calling this one, right? Yeah. So anyway, thank you guys for joining me on this quick little evening here at Magic Kingdom. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. And thank you, Kim. Soaring Over the Magic. Check her out on YouTube. I'll link her down below. And I hope you go make your own adventure. Bye.
Bye.